Hi everybody, I just wanted to talk about the new Pokemon Mega Evolution reveal for, my boy Dragonite. I've played since Pokemon Red. I've played every single generation except for Black and White and Violet and Scarlet. I didn't play those, and it's not that I didn't want to play Scarlet and Violet, it's just I didn't have the money to buy the game. Pokemon Black and White, I was just like, nah, I'm not interested, and I stand by that apparent or by that opinion because I know it makes a lot of people upset because I don't like their favorite PETA game, I guess, but I don't know. I got really fatigued with Generation 4 because of the whole Palkia, Dialga, Giratina thing. Arceus, like when once we started dwelling into religion, that's when I was just kind of like, okay. Anyways, Gen 6 came out about 10 years ago, which is crazy. Where's the time gone? Maybe a little bit longer, like 10 or 12 years. Mega evolutions were introduced. It was a humongous thing. I can't even talk right now because I'm tired. But it was a crazy thing that happened with the game. It revolutionized everything. Everyone got really excited for Mega Evolutions. It was a big deal. One of the best changes they've ever made, ever. And it was so popular they had to bring it back. And the first Pokemon that they showed for the new Megas is Dragonite. So here is Mega Dragonite. I saw this today when I was at work. Put this up here. We'll just do that. My opinion on it is I like it. And I understand why people wouldn't like it because they're expecting, cringy things like this abomination. People seem to really not understand that Pokemon are not Digimon as much as they want them to be. When you start making these weird designs, people are sitting there getting hyped up for it, and then they get disappointed when you get things like this. This looks very spot on to what it would look like if Dragonite was to continue transforming. It's kind of going back to being Dragonair. A lot of people were questioning, like, how does Dragonair become Dragonite? And this kind of shows you how it can kind of go back into it. Also, I like his little wings on his arms and his legs. It's kind of like the messenger. What was it? Hermes the messenger, I think it is in Greek mythology. I don't really know. I'm not a Greek guy, but I like it. I mean, it's cute. Dragonite's not supposed to be a big tough monster like this. He's supposed to be a teddy bear, kind of like Dragon. Like, this looks fine. This looks pretty much what I would expect him to turn into. I'm not saying that I knew he was going to turn into this. I'm just saying that if I had to take a guess what he would become, it would be something like that, akin to something like this. Something like this is just terrible, and honestly, it's not really even a Pokemon. Like, I understand some of the Pokemon are over-designed. I get that, but these fake Fanmons or whatever, they look too much like Digimon, and I feel like it dilutes what Pokemon are. A lot of people don't seem to understand that Mega Evolutions, what they even are. They just think, oh, it makes the Pokemon cool. No, it just further evolves what the Pokemon would be if it continued to evolve or mutate. That's what it would become, and this makes sense to me that Dragonite would look like this. But that's just my opinion on it. I'm sure you may have your own opinions. You may not like it. You may do like it. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. It just, at the end of the day, it depends if you're going to use them or not. Because realistically, people that are so concerned with the way it looks probably aren't really good at competitive. Like, let's be real, some of the competitive Pokemon, some of the best competitive Pokemon are the most ridiculous looking things. And you can completely use it. So, I don't know. I like it. I think Dragonite looks fine. I'm glad the first pseudo-legendary from Gen 1, all the way back from 1996, I think is when it came out in Japan. I'm glad he finally got some love and recognition that he deserves. It's been nearly 30 years. And yeah, if his shiny is the blue version instead of green, if it's blue like Dragonair, it would be perfection, in my opinion. I think it would look absolutely amazing. But are you going to use Dragonite, or are you not going to use Dragonite for Pokemon ZA or Pokemon Z or whatever this game's called? I've already forgotten. A bit more focused on Dragonite than everything else. So let me know down below if you want to use Dragonite. If you're happy with Dragonite, whatever. Personally, I think he looks fine, but that's just me. I understand my opinion doesn't speak for everyone else. I only speak for myself. So I'll see everybody in the next video. Strange to go into Pokemon territory, but yeah, anyways, goodbye.